What is going on, everybody? Phoenix Gaming here. Thank you for stopping by. And oh my god, today we have some breaking news regarding the Division franchise in general. That means 1, 2, the movie, everything in between. They just dropped a huge bombshell regarding what is expected of the coming year with the Division 2, something by Red Storm that's coming up, the movie coming out at possibly the end of next year. I mean, we have a lot to go through today. This is absolutely astonishing, amazing, very excited about this. I really hope you guys are too. So let's get right into what the information is. So Red Storm has been doing a lot of stuff in the background. We don't know what happened to them. They have just been working on several different projects, but it looks like they've been working on a big iteration of the Division. So this news article just came onto the actual Division website. I will link it down below in the description and the pinned comment, so definitely take a look at it because you're definitely want to pay attention to what it is that they're working on and what the Division franchise is going to be coming to and what can we look forward to. So with this, it says, hello everyone. When we launched Tom Clancy's The Division in 2016, the team at UB Massive and all of our studios around the world had high ambitions for what was the first completely original IP under the Tom Clancy's umbrella since 2009. Not to mention, it was also an ambitious game, unlike anything Ubisoft had produced before. Thanks to you, our fans, the reception to The Division exceeded our expectations, breaking multiple Ubisoft records. If you don't remember, they were supposed to cancel The Division 2 as soon as Season 4 ended with Fei Lao eliminating her. It was supposed to stop there, but because of the finances, the economics of the Division, the franchise, the community, the cosplaying, everything in between, it just grew and expanded and became something so amazing, which is why they wanted to keep pushing on. And it's a very good thing that they did because it is definitely a unique IP. But further continuing, you continue showing phenomenal support in the years since, playing with and against each other across most post-launch content from the original game. You also came along with us for the highly anticipated launch of The Division 2, making it one of the most successful games of 2019 and its 2020 expansion. The Division 2 Warlords of New York, the most active in the game's history. Through all of this, you have created an incredible community of over 40 million players, setting the franchise on an expanding trajectory that now includes more games and more media content set within the Division universe that we're unveiling today. While work continues on the Division 2, other Ubisoft teams have been exploring additional ways to introduce the Division to even more players. Today, we're pleased to share that Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland, a free-to-play game set in the Division universe, is in development at a Red Storm studio. Having worked on Tom Clancy games since 1997, its extensive experiments across numerous genres and games, most recently in The Division and The Division 2, makes Red Storm a perfect fit for this project. Heartland is a standalone game that doesn't require previous experience with the series, but will provide an all-new perspective on the universe in a new setting. The game will be made available 2021-22 on PC, consoles, and cloud. Those interested in participating in its early test phases can sign up here. So they have a link to where you can sign up at. I highly recommend you guys definitely get into it. You know, it is selection-based process. I really hope they select a lot of players, you know, streamers, content creators, and even people that just play the game for fun, because it is definitely going to see what Heartland is going to have under its belt. It might be a single player standalone game, you know, you as a Division agent trying to get somewhere, because that was a concept idea brought back, I think, early last year or the year before, regarding if we would like to see a single player Division agent just trying to get back to their family, trying to do something on the side. It's definitely going to be something to look forward to and look at. So I really hope I get to test this. I signed up for it. Gotta make sure we get into it. Moving forward, Heartland isn't the only new game in development. The Division will also be coming to mobile platforms for the very first time, bringing the universe to an even wider audience. We'll have more details on this exciting project at a later date. As previously announced, brand new content will be coming to the Division 2 with development led by UB Massive and support from UB Bucharest. While it's still too early to discuss any specific details, this update will include an entirely new game mode for the Division franchise and new methods for leveling your agents, with an emphasis on increasing build variety and viability. We look forward to revealing more later this year ahead of this content's late 2021 release. So that should be very interesting. We have Ubisoft Forward coming up here alongside the E3 virtual entertainment. So hopefully we'll get some information on that, on what the new project is going to be with the Division 2. I'm really looking forward to it. The build diversity and the viability or variety, I don't know, just gotta wait and see, because they did kind of tweak Gear 2.0 to make it a little bit more user friendly and to make it more casual friendly. but just to see what they are going to come up with the storyline, because I'm all about the lore when it comes to the Division. I'm all about what's going to happen next and where this is taking the actual franchise, because the story is like the best part of this game. But it's going to be very interesting to see what UB Massive and Bucharest have up their sleeves. So really looking forward to that. And if that's not enough, we also have the Division film in development with Netflix, thanks to Ubisoft Film and Television. Inspired by the events of the original game, the film will star Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal. And we recently announced that Rawson Marshall Thurber is at the helm as director. Been a lot of talk about what he has done or what he's looking forward to do, trying to get the Hunters in there, trying to get the LMB in there, Black Tusk, everything in between the Division franchise. You know, his creativity, I feel, is going to go a long way, and with the support of the community and Ubisoft, it's just going to be absolutely amazing. So I have a feeling it's definitely something you're going to want to watch. This film also marks the first big step in a broader plan to expand the Division universe's transmedia offerings. With that in mind, we're revealing an original novel coming from our publishing partners at Aconite. This new story is set after the events of the Division 2 and explores how the outbreak affects different regions of the United States as agents fight to secure supply routes. And lastly, with the article, it's an exciting time to be a fan. We can't thank you enough for your continued support of the Division, and we also want to thank all of our teams that continue to improve, grow, and expand upon its universe. We know many of you are eagerly awaiting more details on all these projects, and we will be sure to share them with you as soon as we're ready to, so stay tuned. That's all for now. Signing off, Elaine Core. Wow, so much amazing information in just that little snippet of an article. Let's go over, break it down. We have a roadmap I'll post up here now. And as you can see, this gives you the whole Division universe timeline. We saw that Division 1 was first, then came to the Division 2, Division 2 Warlords of New York. So Heartland is going to fall in between the events of Warlords of New York and whatever the Division 2 new content is going to be. After that, we've got the Division Mobile. Hopefully that does pretty well. If they do anything like Diablo Immortal, bringing it to the mobile, we'll see how that affects it. It is going to be kind of interesting to see, but they did back in the early days of the Division during like their E3 announcement, they did bring that, you know, you could use your device to control drones or something like that. This might possibly be going down the road of Diablo Immortal. We'll just have to wait and see what that information is going to be about. Then we have the Division novel. I'll probably pick that up and read it. I'm not really big on like game to book type stuff, but we'll have to wait and see what they come up with. It's probably gonna just lead, like they said, it's leading into the events of what happens you know, during the Division timeline and everything like that. And then we have the Division Netflix film. So we've got a lot to look forward to. I mean, even though this roadmap is very simple and doesn't have firm dates, at least it's something. At least it gives us news about what's coming and what Red Storm has been working on, because ever since they did post the image of the rogue emblem on their account, updated that back again, people have been speculating about what they have been doing, and it's so glad to see them back in action working on something part of the Division, because they certainly did a great job with the PvP environment in the Division itself. I mean, they did everything from doing the PvP Last Stand and doing everything from the PvP Dark Zone. I mean, it's been amazing. So Heartland should be pretty awesome. I can't wait. I really hope, you know, we get selected for it and, you know, bring it to the channel and just see what it is that it's all about. The Division 2 new content is going to be amazing as well. I know that they have a lot of tricks up their sleeve. They always bring something new and fresh. I really hope it's not just seasons and storylines and manhunt. It has to be something new and invigorating that's going to give us the wow factor. But yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, I mean, that is like the biggest news drop we've had for months now, ever since the start of the new year. This is absolutely astonishing. Here's a brief snippet of the Division Heartland. It looks like it's still set in the summertime, because it is falling in between the events of the Division 2 Warlords of New York and the Division. So we just got to wait and see. We see a flare in the background that's popping up, so it looks like it might be PvP related. It could be PvPvE. You know, it could just be a standalone survival. I don't know. Anything is fair game at this point, trying to figure out what Heartland is going to be. Heartland, it could take us maybe into, you know, rural cities instead of major cities like DC or New York. It could take us into like the farmlands or something like that, just because Heartland is very unique. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just very excited. This is awesome. This is so great to hear that we're going to have more content coming along the way, that this is being released this year or early as next year. Honestly, I would rather have them take their time on it just so that it works and that we have something to do in the Division universe while we wait for that content drop from UB Massive and People Rest. But other than that, guys, that is it. That is the major news that was just dropped moments ago. I'm so excited. I've never been this excited for the Division franchise in like a very long time. Knowing that they're working on it, knowing that they're bringing content to the community, and knowing and listening to the members, and the way they signed off wasn't the best. I totally agree with that. It just was not going to work how they signed off with the Division 2. So I'm so glad that they're bringing a bunch of content back that we have to look forward to, and I really hope you guys are too. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. Are you excited for Heartland? Are you excited to see what the Division 2 is offering? There's still a lot of people playing this game. I still get comments on my older videos from like last year stating how to do certain things or what builds I'm running, and it's just it's still alive. There's still new players coming in, and there's still people still playing the Division and the Division 2. Xbox just got the Division upgrade with 60 FPS boost, and it's been wild. So I'm so glad they finally brought this. Again, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you found this video informative and helpful, definitely like and share it. Get that information out there. People are going to want to know what's up with the Division franchise. Thank you again for supporting the channel, guys. It's awesome to see so much support, and I thank you so much. Again, that is it. Likes appreciated, subs respected, and I will catch you around in the next video. Take care.